Hello everyone, this is Reham, and in this series we're going to make or remake red light, green light in Unity. So let's start. First, you need to click Unity Hub, open Unity Hub, click New Projects. It's now taking a little bit time. Select 3D, name it green light, red light. I named it green light, red light, or red light, green light in square brackets tutorial. So no more talking, into our project. I've already opened the project because it takes time. So here we are. First, we need to create a new folder in the assets folder. Let's name it materials. Let's create another folder and name it scripts. Script. Let's name another folder textures. That should be our beginning folders that we need to create. Then we need to go to game object, 3D object cube, name it floor. Then in transform, reset in X with the scale value in X30 and in Z50 and the Y.5. That's good. And just drag it to a position where the camera starts. Drag the camera a little bit more up. That's good. And now let's get started. I have created a folder in my desktop named red light, green light, and I have already brought a grass texture. You will find this texture in Chrome. If you search grass texture, you will find it. Grass texture. I'll drag and drop it in my textures. Wow, this is good. This is good. And now I'm going to right click in my materials folder, create a new material. Let me name it grass. Let me means change the smoothness value to 0.2. Okay? Then what we are going to do is drag this grass from here, from the textures to albedo. And then apply this to our floor. And look, it looks not good. So to look better, the grass is small. So to make that thing similar, in tiling 50 by 50 is it enough. Let's check closer. Let's come. Yes, 50 by 50 can be declared good. So now, first of all, I'm going to show you something that every game developer tricks you when you are working with first person. They do not show the body of first person. Oh my god! What have I said? Like that thing. How? 3D object. Now we are going to create capsule, or you can say a bean, and let's name it. What can we name? Let's name it player. And let's set its position to about right here. Here. Should be a little bit more up. Here back. This is our player, but it's not looking like a. So the thing they do is remove or off the mesh renderer. Now you can see the player. This is what game makers do. They do the same thing as I did. Because why would you make the thing that is not visible? Right? Should be of course right. Why not me? Why shouldn't I? So now let's make camera a child object of player. So that's good. Now this is our basic. And now what we are gonna do is in game remove low resolution aspect ratios. Then in script come C sharp script. And the language I'm going to use is C sharp. So let's name the script player movement. Movement. Yes, now let's open the script. Yes, it starts compiling and it takes time to open. But let me talk to you something about this game. This game is good, but making it is normally not that hard, but it's kind of hard. So, we will make this game, and if this game goes well, it will be a success. So, in now let's come in player movement. First of all, public bool, or sorry, static bool. You will learn that in the next episode why we are using static. So, public static bool. Bool takes two values, true and false. So let's name it is moving, and you can guess it from the name if we are moving or not. At beginning, let's tell it to be false, and public, public, and let's say our speed value. So float speed is equal to 5. Okay. So now this will be our simple thing. That in update we are going to do that if input dot get key code dot get key, oh I maybe missed the key code dot up arrow, and you can put A B like that, up arrow, and I'm also doing it for WASD. So up arrow means W, and I'm going to use and this thing. If you hold shift and press 7, this thing will come. So, and I'm going to make it W. Then what we are going to do is first let's make one more variable, public game object. It specifies the game object that we want to that we are storing in this variable. Let's name it player. Then what we will do is player dot transform. This is a lower. This should be a lower t transform dot uppercase T translate, and which direction should we move? Let me just share it. This is z minus. So is 0 0. We're going to do minus speed value. Now let's go. I'll check. Is everything okay? Okay, it's a that's the type error. TRANS. Translate. W. Okay. Should be an uppercase W. Now let's say give it. Okay. So now everything's okay. So what now we are going to do is we're going to take this script and drag in on our player. We're going to set the player game object. Let's drag this to this empty slot. And now let's check. Is it moving forward or not? If I press W, up arrow, nothing is happening. Why? Isn't anything happening? Is it moving? Is it moving? Let's check. Is it moving slightly? It's not moving. There may be some problems. There could be. Hmm, let's check. Play the transform that translates 0 minus speed. Everything's kind of okay. So what could be our mistake? The player? No, the player is okay. Okay, let's put the scene view here. Let's check what's in our problem. Why isn't it moving? Okay. Okay, if I'm holding up arrow, it should move like this. It should move like this. But it's not. Let me add a rigid body component. RB. Okay. Now let's try. Maybe RB will work. Maybe. Okay, that was not RB. So now another thing that we can do is instead of doing player, we can do this dot transform. That refers the same thing. So let's now check it out. Or we can go the third way. Okay, it's not working. So let's remove this. And let's now go. Or what we can do is speed equal to -5. Maybe that would work. Who knows? That will be the same thing, but just to be sure. Okay. It's compiling. Everything is okay for it. Just let me enter now. It should work. Okay. Let's test. Let's test this thing. Okay. Okay, I have clicked the play button. No! Why? Isn't this thing? Okay. The aspect ratio? No! What is my mistake? I'm not getting it. Let's just Control X. Let's now check. Oh, I forgot to save. Save and let's now check. Should work. It should work. Okay. Okay. Let's check. This should work. What? Okay. So because of that, it wasn't working. So now speed, and what we can do is this set this to 2, and we're going to copy this thing, copy, paste, and this time I'm going to give it a W, and not minus, plus. Why am I not giving it together? Maybe because it was together, it had a problem. So now what we can do, we can cut the player. So let's move the low resolution aspect here. Let's try this now. This should be okay. Oh, this is too fast, man. This guy is too fast. Just look at that. Okay, okay. Point 0.7. Point 0.9. Sorry, point 0.9. And I forgot to give F. Point 0.9 F. Okay. Okay, this should be the correct speed that we want. Let's check. 2.9. It should work. Because I don't want that player moves in a flash of speed. And then first try he moves. Okay, okay. He's doing good. He's moving. Okay, so we need to make the floor a lot bigger. A lot means a lot. 60, not 60. Somewhere around 200. Will be that enough? Good player. Let's drag the floor a little bit forward. Z. Check. Still not. Okay, let's move the player a little backwards. Player, you come back. There. So now our player can move fast as flash. Right? Time does it take him to... Oh, I know that solution. I know that solution. Where is it? In the rigid body, constraints, rotation, all. Freeze rotation in X, Y, and Z. Okay, let's now check. Is it having a problem? No, still not. It's taking him a lot of time. Okay. Okay, that's good. Now let's do it just speed. I'm going to put it 7.7. Now let's come here. So what we want to do is we want to let him move back. So I'm going to copy this too, paste it, and just instead of up arrow, down arrow, or in W, we're going to use S minus minus. But for right left, we're not going to use movement. We are going to use a method. Yes, a method called transform.rotate. Yes, maybe you don't know what's rotate, but it actually rotates the object that you want. So what I want is when I click left, or what it is, left, right arrow first. Right arrow, then should go to speed, the speed, let's say the default value of it. Where should it move? Okay, let's check the player. Should rotate in about y direction. So let's set the y direction to 1, and here is also the same 1, and not w, a, sorry, d, and for the left arrow we're going to do -1. So simple. -1, and that's a, and then again -1. Let's check it out. Oh, now I realize what was the problem. We used and means we need to press those keys both together. But if we used or, the problem wouldn't happen. So that was my mistake, but not a problem. Okay, now let's check. Our movement should be okay. Maybe. Let's check. Wow, wow, why is it moving up? Man, you shouldn't move up. What's happening? Okay. This rigid body thing maybe is not letting it go. Maybe that has happened. No, it's having not a problem. What's the problem? Oh, that's my problem. It shouldn't be translate. It should be rotate. Copy. Just paste. 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 Save and let's come back. In constraints, let's freeze the Y again. In constraints, let's free the Y again. Y freeze. Let's check it out. If it works, it will be the end of this episode. And let me tell you, after I upload this episode will be kind of a last episode, or I'll take a little bit of break. And here the value is less, so I'm increasing. I'm going to take a little bit of break, like 1 week or something like that, from uploading videos because I have uploaded a lots of gameplay videos. Okay, let's do it. The value has changed to 2. 2 should be better. Yes, 2 is good, but in future we'll add this sensitivity. Okay, our speed is about 0.7, and friends, let me change the speed to 0.5, and now it's okay maybe. So now that's all for today. In the next episode we will try to improve our scene. Our scene won't be like this. And one more thing, before leaving, save your scene, and we are going to make the doll. Yes, we are going to make the doll. So stay tuned for that episode. Stay happy. Thank you.